Hey there, fellow adventurers. Welcome to Pixel Quest Ultimate Game Reviews. I'm your host, Emma Reeves, and I'm super excited to kick off our journey through the iconic world of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in today's episode, a timeless classic. We'll be diving into the magical land of Hyrule, exploring its rich lore, unforgettable characters, and revolutionary gameplay that solidified Ocarina of Time as a timeless classic in the gaming world. So grab your ocarina and join me as we unravel the legend of this beloved game. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the series, this episode is sure to spark nostalgia and maybe even inspire a new adventure. Let's embark on this epic quest together. All right. So let's paint a picture of what it was like stepping into the world of Hyrule back in 1998 when The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time was released. Back then, the gaming landscape was different. It was a time before open-world games were the norm, and Ocarina of Time was breaking new ground. Picture yourself sitting in front of a bulky old TV, probably a tube TV, and loading up the game cartridge into your Nintendo 64. The anticipation as the game booted up, and then suddenly you were transported into this vast, colorful, and magical land of Hyrule. An experience that was truly groundbreaking for its time. The game's 3D graphics were revolutionary, and the sense of adventure and exploration was unparalleled. The music, the characters, the epic storyline, everything just came together to create an unforgettable gaming experience. Ocarina of Time wasn't just a game. It was a journey that captured the hearts of gamers everywhere, and to this day, it remains a timeless classic that holds a special place in the hearts of many. The revolutionary gameplay mechanics in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time truly set it apart from other games of its time. One of the most groundbreaking features was the introduction of the Z-targeting system, which allowed players to lock onto enemies and interact with them in a whole new way. This not only made combat more immersive and strategic, but it also paved the way for future games to adopt similar targeting systems. Additionally, Ocarina of Time introduced the concept of day and night cycles, which had a significant impact on gameplay. This dynamic element added a new layer of realism to the game world, making it feel more alive and cohesive. Players had to consider the time of day when planning their actions, adding an extra dimension to the overall experience. The game also featured intricate puzzle designs and challenging dungeons that required players to think creatively and strategically to progress. From navigating complex mazes to uncovering hidden pathways, Ocarina of Time constantly pushed players to expand their problem-solving skills and think outside the box. Lastly, the incorporation of the ocarina itself as a gameplay mechanic was truly innovative. Using the instrument to manipulate time, change the weather, and even teleport to different locations added a unique and enchanting aspect to the game. Overall, the revolutionary gameplay mechanics in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time were ahead of their time and continue to be celebrated by gamers and game developers alike. Now let's talk about the unforgettable soundtrack of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I mean, seriously, who can forget those iconic melodies? The music in this game isn't just background noise, it's a character in of itself. From the serenity of the Lost Woods to the grandiosity of Hyrule Castle, the music sets the tone for each location and really immerses you in the game world. And let's not even get started on the ocarina tunes. Playing those on the controller was like conducting your own little symphony. It's no wonder that the soundtrack has become legendary in its own right and continues to be celebrated by fans and critics alike. So next time you fire up Ocarina of Time, take a moment to appreciate the musical magic that adds a whole other dimension to the game. So, let's talk about the impact of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on gaming history, because honestly, it's a pretty big deal. We can't deny the fact that this game has left a lasting legacy that continues to influence the gaming industry today. First off, it's important to understand that Ocarina of Time was a game changer in the truest sense. It set the standard for 3D action-adventure games and established many of the gameplay mechanics and storytelling techniques that we see in modern games. The way it seamlessly integrated exploration, puzzle-solving, combat, and storytelling was unprecedented at the time, and it raised the bar for what gamers could expect from an immersive gaming experience. The game's innovative targeting system, which made combat more intuitive and dynamic, has been emulated by countless other games. The time-traveling mechanic, which allowed players to navigate between two distinct time periods, added a whole new layer of depth and complexity to the gameplay, and it's been a source of inspiration for many games that followed. Ocarina of Time also had a significant impact on the way game narratives are structured. The game's richly developed characters, intricate plot, and emotionally resonant storytelling set a new standard for what a video game story could be. It proved that games could be a platform for deep, immersive storytelling that rivals other forms of entertainment. And then there's the influence Ocarina of Time had in terms of world building and level design. The game's expansive, intricately crafted world of Hyrule set a new benchmark for open-world design and exploration in games. It's a testament to the game's enduring legacy that its world design and level structure still serve as a point of reference for many modern games. In short, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time isn't just a beloved classic. It's a game that has left an indelible mark on the gaming industry. Its innovations and successes continue to shape the way games are made and enjoyed to this day, and its legacy as a timeless classic is well-deserved. All right, so we've talked about all the amazing aspects of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, but now it's time to dive into a debate that's been raging for years. Is it still the greatest game ever? Some people argue that with the advancements in technology and the evolution of gaming, Ocarina of Time may have been surpassed by newer games. They point to more recent titles with stunning graphics, complex storytelling, and innovative gameplay mechanics. And it's true, modern games have certainly pushed the boundaries of what is possible in the gaming world. On the other hand, fans of Ocarina of Time passionately defend its title as the greatest game ever. They argue that its timeless charm, iconic music, and groundbreaking design still hold up today. The game's influence on the industry and its enduring legacy cannot be ignored. Many players recount the magical experience of exploring Hyrule for the first time, discovering its secrets, and being captivated by its immersive world. It's a tough call, no doubt, but one thing's for sure, Ocarina of Time has left an indelible mark on the gaming landscape. Whether it still holds the title of the greatest game ever is a subjective debate that will likely continue for years to come. All right, let's dive into some of the thoughts and feedback from our listeners. Many of you reached out to share your personal experiences with The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and it's clear that this game holds a special place in many hearts. Some of you mentioned how the game's music still gives you chills even after all these years, and how the storyline remains as captivating as ever. Others pointed out the innovative gameplay mechanics that set a new standard for action-adventure games. It's amazing to see the impact this game has had on so many people, and it's wonderful to hear all of your stories and memories. Keep the feedback coming. We love hearing from our listeners. Well, folks, we've reached the end of another fantastic Pixel Quest episode. We hope you've enjoyed diving deep into the timeless classic that is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time with us. As we wrap up, we want to remind you to let us know your thoughts on this episode and what other games you'd like us to explore in the future. We're here to make sure you get your gaming fix, so your feedback is crucial. In the next episode of Pixel Quest, we're taking a journey into the world of indie games. Get ready to discover some hidden gems and quirky titles that deserve your attention. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our next adventure. And until then, happy gaming, and we'll catch you next time on Pixel Quest.